on the dial, and they did it wrong.
Is he saying these are fake? You are giving me an opinion that this is wrong?
You know, I'm so angry about this. You don't know the facts. It's a worthless watch.
I don't agree with what you say. I'm done. Guys, we got a good one for you today, but before we go on, do me a favor, don't forget, comment, like, share, subscribe, do all those things to help our channel grow, and let's get back to the video.
Presented before you are two Hublot Hebrew watches. If you recall, once upon a time, we had a client about 2 years ago purchase one of these said watches from us. He called me yesterday, very frantic and very upset, claiming that the watches are not authentic and they are not what he had ordered. He's saying that the watches are not authentic due to the lettering of the numerals around the dial. So I spoke with a rabbi, I spoke with somebody else, said those are in fact how lettering would be on the dial, but that's not the point. He thought he was buying a Pride of Israel when in fact this is just a Hublot Hebrew edition made by Hublot.
Sometimes you get a case across many brands, just not just Hublot, that there are limited editions made for two different things that are very, very similar, and it's very easy to confuse the two. Right? Is he saying these are fake?
He's saying they're fake, which is impossible.
It's like sealed from the factory.
Yeah.
Obviously, these watches aren't fake. We sold them one.
Yes. So as you can see by the second watch, there was a warranty card provided by a completely other company. I'm not exactly sure why he sent us both watches, but that other one is not ours.
So what does he want from us?
He's basically saying he wants a refund for his purchase price and for us to provide the actual Pride of Israel watch, which is crazy.
Can we call him?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Roman Sharf. I'm sitting here with Adrian. How are you?
Okay.
So Adrian told me about the little miscommunication or misconception that we have going on with the Hublot that you purchased from us. First and foremost, one thing that we need to clear off the table right away is the fact that this isn't a fake watch. The lettering, as you see on the dial, is how this watch came, actually all 36 of them. You assumed that this was the watch called the Pride of Israel, but what you bought is an edition that was made a year prior,
2017.
In 2017, that was made for the opening of the Holocaust Museum in Chicago.
The problem, though, is the Hebrew numbering is absolutely incorrect.
The Hebrew numbering is actually correct because Adrian actually called his rabbi and confirmed they're just written a little bit differently. I have zero doubts in my head that this watch is absolutely authentic.
If you look at if you talk to anyone who knows Hebrew,
I did. We have two people here who
from the state of Israel. It's done correctly, and it has a 11. And
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you.
Letter that means 20 and 30. Okay?
Can I ask you a question?
So
Can I ask you a question?
The dial is wrong, and it's not represented properly. Somebody did it, and they did it wrong. And they did not.
There's no somebody. Nobody did this. Hublot did this. In 20 years of my career, I have never been in a position where I could not find a common ground with a client. This particular case was probably the first time ever where I was just could do it. You're not claiming that the watch is fake. You're just claiming that the way the letters are written on a dial is not correct based on what you're comparing to the one. Let me ask you a question. Which number is you saying is 20 and 30?
11 and 12 o'clock.
At 11 and 12.
They have L. Do you speak Hebrew?
No, but I have somebody here that does. Well, it's a good thing I happen to have Anna, who is fluent in Hebrew. It was time to bring her in. What letter does that represent?
11.
11. What letter does this represent?
Also 11.
Also 11. So I have somebody standing here who speaks and reads Hebrew.
From Israel.
From Israel. Who's from Israel?
It's in chronological order, just like ABC.
Right.
This is the alphabet of Hebrew.
Do you speak Hebrew?
Do you speak Hebrew or no?
Yes.
Okay, but if you take this exact reference number and you go to Hublot, or you take this exact watch and you call them and tell them this serial number, they're going to confirm exactly how it looks like. In Hebrew, letters can also function as numbers. So in the second version of the watch, the number 11 and the number 12 are a combination of two letters which make the number 11 and the number 12.
It's a mistake on the dial, and they should not have sold it.
No,
and they should
no.
have misrepresented it.
No, I don't think so.
It's astounding. I mean, it's a worthless watch.
This is the same thing if I walked into Nike 2 years ago, bought a pair of sneakers. I decided to open them up one day and I decided, hey, I don't like the way the Nike swoosh is represented and I don't like the color. Therefore, maybe I should take it back to Nike and get a full refund. That is the same exact thing that you are claiming here.
The misrepresentation, you're a victim like I'm a victim.
I'm not a victim. We're not victims. We've sold plenty of these watches. and nobody has complained.
It's a mistake.
But then it's not my mistake. Can you do me a favor? Can you listen for a minute? I've heard you talk for about 15 minutes.
Bah.
I would like to speak and tell you
I
my
know.
piece, and then you decide what you want to do.
Of
This
the
is not
diamonds.
an issue with us.
But the-
I.e., I did not make
Okay.
this watch. I did not make this dial. All I simply do is I pick these pieces up and I resell them as they
Okay.
are. If this is what Hublot has decided to do, then you're wrong, and
right.
and nobody here is at a fault.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Whoever did the dial did not know what they were writing, and well, it's inconsistent with every other letter. I bought it for you because I trust you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If this is a Hublot issue, I have a better idea for you. I'm going to send both of these watches back to you, and I'm going to have you take them to Hublot. And let's see what Hublot
Well,
says.
can you give me the Hublot who's ever in charge there?
All you have to do is go into a Hublot boutique in Chicago and tell them, this is my issue.
I don't have a Hublot boutique. I don't live in Chicago.
I will pass the information to Hublot customer service to you.
Talk to someone at a high position.
That's fine. You can. I don't have the CEO's number handy. I'm sorry,
I
but
have to find somebody.
I have a very hard time having a conversation with you. When I try to say something, you talk over me.
Because I'm so angry about this.
At this point, I would like to offer you the... Can you listen to me, please? I am going to get the watches back to you. I'll get you the contact information for Hublot, where you can email them, show them both pictures of the watches, and say, I feel that this is wrong. I can't spend more time on this, because we can argue about this for hours.
I've already spent 2 days on this.
Okay, that's great.
And I'm gonna have to
At this point, I'm gonna respectfully disagree with what you're saying in terms of this watch being
Well,
wrong.
you don't know the facts because you don't know Hebrew and you don't know.
I have somebody standing next to me who's fluent.
Speaks fluent Hebrew.
I need his name.
Thank you so much. We will speak soon.
Well, where should? Okay, I'm gonna email where
I'm done.
I'll ship the shit back.
I'm done. Can you please send those back to him? Get the address. Talk to our friend in Chicago.
Oh wait. So you don't want to swap that watch and go find him a Pride of Israel? No, you don't want to give him a full reimbursement?
No, I'm good. No,
Also,
we will bend over backwards for our clients. I've been in situations that were very unreasonable to us, but our rule number one is the customer is always right, which is why we always find a happy ground. But in this particular situation was just completely and utterly unreasonable. So it's not the books that count here. And the reason we're filming this is because this is the most anal guy when it comes to accessories on his watches, when it comes to older stuff. My buddy and client Eric shows up, who is a huge stickler for everything that comes with a watch. He likes vintage watches, neo-vintage watches, modern watches. But when it comes to older stuff, like the COMEX I was showing him, I knew for him, in terms of all the accessories that the stuff comes with, was the holy grail. And boy, is this COMEX as complete as you can possibly get it. Yeah, he got excited. Original paper, COMEX keychain, original anchor. So you don't get this stuff like this. Somebody literally took this watch, they packed all this stuff up and they stuck it somewhere. The books, which are important, but not as. What's important is the original letter, and those are the guys. These are the divers.
That's insane.
So this is the kind of stuff that, like, when I get a COMEX, this was a tool watch. Remember, all these things were tool watch, especially the older ones.
This is as papered as it gets.
Cool. So this letter is about the diver himself, and this is him. This is all of his pictures. And this is the you actually have underwater pictures.
Wait, there's a picture of him actually, I think, actually wearing the watch.
Yeah, exactly. Underwater.
Underwater.
You know, so this cannot be more complete. But wait, there's a bonus.
The medal.
You get the medal as well, and it carries his name. That I've never seen. Because usually, if one of these divers they decide to sell off their watch, they will never sell that along with it. Any questions? Now go find $135,000 and come back to me.
As many of you guys know, anytime that we get take a card payment, we use a third-party card processing system. Just that way that we know that there's no fraudulent activity with any card and that the shipment would be insured. Just talked to IFA fraud. That order is insured. Can we hop on a call with this guy?
Hello, hi, how can I help you?
Golly, who am I speaking to now?
My name is Anna.
Okay, that was the person I asked for.
Pretty much what ended up happening here was the client was sent an email by our card processing center, and it apparently went to junk.
So he actually received the email earlier from this customer, I believe, which said something along the lines that I lost faith in Luxury Bazaar. So hopefully we'll get the faith back. Oh yes, thank you so much for calling me back. So I received your email regarding your payment, and I spoke to Nick, and he told me what has happened with the transaction. I just wanted to talk to you over the phone as well and see how you would like to proceed.
I want to reverse the transaction because I have dealt many times with online, secondary market watch vendors.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had an experience quite like this.
So
I paid via PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
The money went out immediately. I got confirmation. I sent a copy of the confirmation
Sure.
this morning.
Sure.
Whereas every other time I've ever called him, he's returned the call right away. This time I both called and texted and said I wanted to reverse the transaction. I mean, the watch hasn't been delivered to me, so no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And no response from him whatsoever.
Of course, I totally understand. It wasn't Nick's fault for the transaction not, to be approved right away. We did call them this morning and make sure that they approved the transaction, which they did. And so the watch is ready to ship. So if you like, please, I would like kind of an opportunity to redeem ourselves. So the customer was frustrated because it took too long to approve his transaction with the credit card verification company. The reason it took so long is because they sent him an email and expected a reply from him, but it went to his junk mail, so he never seen it. So it took longer than it should have. And I'm gonna look at the watch. I'll take a video and I will have Nick send it to you. And if you approve, we'll ship it to you for tomorrow morning delivery.
You've done a good job with this phone call.
I hate disappointed customers, especially when I know that we always try to do anything possible to show the customers that they're appreciated. It's the most important thing to us.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call.
It's my pleasure. I mean, I get his frustration, but the email did go to his junk mail. So grab the watch. I'm gonna take a video. We'll send it to him, and we have 20 minutes before we can ship, so we don't want to miss that.
Roman, we got 2 hours left. What are we doing?
Bro, it says 125 ETH. That's 220,000. I was in at 100 grand.
All right.
I'll put up 100 grand
Okay.
of my money.
Okay.
Spread out over 80 years.
80 years. I like that.
It's about $1,200 a year. Okay. My gut feeling, this thing sells close to $500,000.
Yeah, easily.
350,000.
Chipotle? Over under 350. Under 360.
Under.
Over. Chipotle. I got other things to do.
That's how we settle bets here at Luxury Bazaar.
Mark, what's going on?
Not too much, man. It's the end of the week. A lot of buying and selling. But let's see. Okay, well, I just shipped out today a Panda Daytona to a very good friend of mine. Shout out to Mo. We're getting a brand new Aquanaut in rose gold on a strap. And that's pretty much it.
What's up, bud? Sold about 5. Working a Richard Mille deal right now, so hopefully cross some fingers.
Kyle, a bunch of pistachios.
Oh, it really is pistachios.
Yeah, like
I thought it was jewelry for a second.
No, it's not. There's jewelry there.
For sale.
Got a Rolex Daytona, rose gold, with an Oyster Flex bracelet. I combine these so that it would be good together. Cartier ring, rose gold, and a diamond. And then a Van Cleef bracelet, rose gold. I should probably take it out so you can see. Alhambra. That's like the little flower things. Wear it together.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Everybody, meet Sarah, one of our photographers, and also she's a human photographer.
She's better at people than me.
Yeah, you suck at taking pictures.
I'm gonna go take pictures of Anna, actually.
Kevin, why are you here?
I wonder if it actually moves.
Yeah, I see it.
Kevin!
What do you know?
I have no clue. I asked Sarah to come take a picture of this beautiful...
Of you?
Royal Oak. No, the watch. And then Kevin shows up with his camera.
Kevin? Did you call Jordan over too? And
Just inspecting a deal. Part of the deal came through. It's my favorite modern day Royal Oak offshore, and it's a Tourbillon, the flying concept. This thing is absolutely sick. The fact that they shrunk the case down to a 43, the concave design, and it just hugs the wrist better than the 42 does. This is fire, I'm happy to have it. It's the first time we've actually owned it. That's a his. Now for a hers, although this watch does not originally come in this box, it's a pink ceramic lady 0701, the diamond dial, super rare, white gold sides. And of course, the highly coveted, highly controversial Marvel Black Panther. And probably what I say is the toughest box I've seen from AP thus far. Thing lights up, I mean, come on man, look at that. Again, also they killed it with the 43mm case design. Well, technically this isn't a concept.
That's what I was gonna say.
This is, yeah, yeah.
26120 ST.
Yeah.
Recent pickup by Adrian. My favorite watch. And
Highly undervalued, in my opinion.
One of the watches that you can actually use on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, the functions here are great. I mean, because essentially it has, minus the chronograph, I mean, it's got a power reserve indicator. You can see how much juice your watch has. Has the day-night indicator, you know, dual time if you travel a lot, and it's got the day.
With this, put it on a blue dial. Marco, can you come give us a history lesson?
Okay. What can I tell you about this? It's a Royal Concept Tourbillon, done in collaboration with Marvel, and it is actually, so this Black Panther here, I'm pretty sure it's all baked enamel, right? I'm pretty sure.
Problem, I'm not sure.
I'm almost
if it is, that's pretty impressive.
You see the tourbillon placement? It's like a little strap.
No, it's white gold. It's hand painted white gold 3D Black Panther character.
It's hand painted?
Yeah, hand painted.
But it's not fired enamel?
Hand painted white gold. Now what I do like about this is from my understanding, they signed some type of deal with Marvel AP.
Yes.
And
well, they're gonna do more.
But what I'm saying is they did a great job because you gotta figure this watch has been out for a year now. Over a year, a little over a year.
Yeah.
And they haven't done any releases, any publicity, no nothing.
Which is cool, because usually brands will do that, and then they'll drop everything.
They'll kill it, yeah. So if they did like Iron Man like 6 months or a couple months later, it would have just like kind of killed that.
Yeah, exactly, the buzz about it. Now the next one that they come out with will be huge.
Yeah, it's
huge.
Cool.
Like, imagine they come out like something green with a Hulk, like it's just gonna
No,
slap.
that's a little, honestly, I think Iron Man would be so sick. Imagine you do like an Iron Man.
Spider-Man?
Red strap.
Cool. Spider-Man blue and red something.
You do like a red strap with a red ceramic bezel and then like a goldish dial. Oh my god, that
If
would
they do like Iron Man, like a Royal Oak Turb or some shit. Holy
Oh, if they made that like everything would be a, you'd have to do like almost like a gunmetal, or like something blue, so it looked like it's like the arc reactor.
Roman would definitely get the.
Yes,
right?
The
You see what I'm saying?
tourbillon
Yeah,
is like an arc reactor.
exactly.
Oh, that would be amazing. Holy
Who's an arc reactor?
Tell me you've never seen Marvel before.
Bro, I don't watch.
No? Yeah, you have a job this weekend other than selling watches. You're gonna watch all the Marvel Avengers,
Dude,
like from start to finish.
I don't even know where to watch that.
Disney Plus.
Oh, we have.
My Disney Plus account. So, a lot of people have been messaging me on Instagram asking if we're going live on Whatnot. The answer to that, and to make it officially known, is yes. Wednesday, June 15th, will be our first Whatnot live stream. We're going to limit it to 6 watches. All of them are going to be under 10K. And I'm really excited to start doing this with you guys. I think it's a great app, and I am sure that you guys are going to enjoy it just the same. So Wednesday, June 15th, we're going to call it about 4 p.m. See you there.
So I talked to Alan. We just did our tech test.
Oh, okay, cool. Everything's set. How does it look?
Sick.
Okay, let's schedule the first one.
That's what I'm trying to ask.
How about did Alan say what day is best?
He just said no days. There's really no day that's like busier than anything else. He said that our best bet would be to push the bit on Greenwood.
Out of it.
Out of it.
We're gonna push the out of it, Kyle.
So that's why I'm
say June 9th. Thursday. Or even Wednesday, June 8th.
That's something. Either of those 2 days would be fine.
Let's do one of those. We're gonna have to set inventory aside, make sure nobody sells it, get it all organized, get Marco to help you with the write-up for every single model.
Right. And I'll have Christian make up cool light, like all that shit.
Can we?
So my idea is to do all the watches that we're gonna do, and I said we do at least 10 watches.
Dude, let's have Kyle create
Kyle
like
make,
a.
that's what I'm thinking, like a sizzler.
Yeah, with like his really cool shot of like the watches.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you want to have Roman on the first one?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have him like at least introduce him, be like, this is our first time trying this out. You know, I got Nick here helping me out. So Whatnot live streaming June 8th, 5 p.m.
Alright. let me tow room.
All right.
No, that app that I'm doing the live stream auctions with. We nailed down a date. It's June 8th. I'm probably gonna start off doing just starter pieces, Omegas, Panerais, some Seikos that we have.
Well, these are auctions. These are not. No, when we went live on Gray Market, we just talked about a few pieces and we put up pricing.
Right. So this is gonna be more so of an auction where we start off. We figure out where we want to start at price-wise.
When do you want to do this? June 8th. I leave on the 7th to go to Miami through the 12th, I believe. Hold on.
Wednesday, June 15th. Or the 15th.
Hey, how many watches do you want to auction on?
I want to start off with 6. It's another channel that we can use to sell things for. So I at least want to give it a shot.
Look, you know me. I like initiative, and you're making initiative, and you're doing everything that you need to do, and then we will be trying it out. What's the worst that's going to happen? We will fail. Right.
But at least we know we tried. And while you're in Miami, I'll be in your second favorite city.
Where are you going to be?
Boston.
Boston. Fellas, why does Nick look like he's selling at a flea market?
It's like, here's all my junk.
This is not a good look. Let's go take a look how long they're going to be. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that this started with the remodel of the downstairs bathrooms? Anybody in here? Anybody naked? Look, the new bathroom looks beautiful. This is the studio. What the f happened to my ceiling? I have a question for you. I have a big client coming in here probably next Thursday. What are the odds of this being done by next Thursday?
100% done.
100% done. You hear that, Kyle? You know it's on camera. We're going to hold you to it. Is that an orange strap?
Yes, it is.
Mine is nice.
A little bit. How much?
Not for sale. Not for sale.
I just sold it.
You like the match though?
Yeah.
The shirt? Team Mercedes.
Fresh. Oh, where's the box?
I love it, BNFs. Did we ever get that?
We got it open.
What was the problem?
The problem is it was jammed.
And then you took a hammer to it?
No, and then it was a team effort. No! I'm trying to open this MBNF box.
Well, here, let me hold it like this.
And?
I don't get it.
It's stuffy. Okay.
No, it's not.
I mean, this is just...
Well, the reason I was trying to open it is because I thought the papers were in there. Roman?
I can't open it. I'm dead serious. The f is this?
This chair is amazing.
See, I thought about it, but didn't do it.
Are you gonna pay for my broken neck?
Yeah, he's gonna have whiplash. By the way, can we acknowledge the fact that Christian is finally graduating college and now is gonna be working full time for a luxury designer? Go! The best graphic designer. Look, even Vlad's clapping over there. Go, Vlad. Yeah, everybody, quiet. Tanya's on the set.
Are they bothering you?
No.
Let me know.
What are you working on?
I just sold a 28.
You sold this?
I'm working on selling that. Just sold, getting the wire for this. The 28. This I'm taking a few trades in, and this I'm trying to figure out where the strap is, because your best friend Adam Menta has that in my watch. So I'm trying to see if I can have him put that strap with the club proof.
Huh?
Bowling?
Bowling?
What, are you scared?
Wow. You realize I'm married with 3 children, right? So like, it's like a whole like, hey baby, I'm thinking about going bowling, tonight. Well,
There's laser tag and arcade games. Yeah, it's fun.
I'm afraid to lose. Do you know that I do you know that I bowl a perfect 170?
Oh, okay. Now you're talking. Now he's talking crap. He's gotta come.
You can't say that and not come.
Is that a thing in bowling? I don't even know. I just made that up. Anna.
Talking off.
Wanna go bowling? Normal.
I do want to go bowling, but I can't today.
We all wear the polos. We look like a bowling team.
I am extremely tired of this office looking like complete. So, wait, I used to play soccer a little bit.
Whoa.
Hold on.
He's in the jersey too.
The guy with the
Wait, I remember how to do this.
Oh! Interception.
Okay, what do we get?
Alright, so we're trying to trade for 15202 OR. He wants to trade this.
What's it batted 24, ladies?
Yes.
The new one?
Plus he's debating between a white gold Daytona. Adrian quoted him 40, and then his olive date white gold, but we have 2 already, so Adrian quoted him 45. We can do like 95 plus a green date and paddock 24, but he wants to be in it for like 90. It's like a 5,000 difference. I just don't know if we can.
Okay, where we're booking the 15.
165, I think, is what we want to get for it. At least.
What's the cost? Huh?
160.
That's the cost. Okay.
No, it costs us 160.
Oh, cost is 160.
That's why I'm saying just to move it because we're helping the guy out.
Okay.
By moving it. Let's just.
So we're moving somebody else's watch.
We're moving somebody else. The watch costs us nothing.
Right, but we have to pay the guy out.
Exactly. Well, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I don't think that.
What's the paddock 24? We do the white gold date and 90.
So hold on a second. We're at 95. He's at 90.
Yeah.
So tell him meet me in the middle, and that's it.
Should we just do it for cost? We're like 2,500 apart.
He doesn't want to do it. Did you ask him? Let's meet halfway.
Yeah, he asked me halfway, but he doesn't want to.
He said what? What did he
We're
say?
like so close. We're like 2,500 apart, basically.
Let him sleep on it. The thing of it is that this is a watch we're helping a client out with. We're not looking to make money on it, but at the same token, I don't want to take in trades that it's going to be too high.
Yeah.
Can you help out young Marco for a sec? Here, explain to him.
You know that 15202 in rose gold? He wanted to do that trade. Okay, so we're like so close, right? So we're in it for 160. It's a consignment piece. Could we do the Daytona paddock 24? Daytona you quoted 40 plus the paddock, and then 95 on that one.
It's a $25,000 swing. It's just not there.
I know, that's the problem, right? It's just like
It's just not there. That's more than the profit that we can possibly even make.
okay. I mean, I quoted him like I quoted him a little over cost, so we'll wait and see.
You know what I mean? $25,000 watch. You trade that Oyster Flex Daytona is worth no more than 40. You got 65 right there, right?
Okay.
And then 65.
97.5. It would be 162.5 basically. That's what I quoted him. I mean, we're making like 2,500 on that.
I wouldn't even do 97.5.
Well, 97.5 we'd be selling the consignment piece at 162.5, taking a $2,500 profit.
Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
Because we're trying to move that watch for the client, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well that's the last quote we gave him, so let's just leave it at that.
But why would we give him that quote? I don't understand.
Because we're trying to move that AP for the client.
Yeah, but I'm not moving a $160,000 watch for $2,500 profit and taking in a dog and then another watch that has all the money. It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right. Bye. So we'll pass for now. He'll come back. Provide an F1 car. Any real, legit, full-blown F1 car is going to set you back close to $1 million. I don't want to spend $1 million. Talk to Neil.
Yo, I have a crazy question for you. So I know you're friends with Wires Only, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to reach out to him on our behalf or connect us with him? We're looking to buy an F1 car.
I'll connect you right now.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I just want to see what's up with him.
No problem. I'm making a group chat right now.
Oh, cool. Appreciate you, bro. Talk soon. Peace.
Davis is halfway off the hook. Is it still at 140? 20 minutes. It's coming down to the wire. You're gonna see in the last 5 minutes, you're gonna see Biz just go crazy. We will wait. It's 5:38. Why is Nick the only one with the wedding photo? Yeah, Adrian, you know, Adrian's the petty king. He's like a third row down. He's third row down. He's gonna have an issue with this. I love how Avi put himself on the second row.
That's what we're saying.
Yo, Adrian is gonna have an issue with this. The fact that he's in the fourth row, yo, and you've seen when he gets mad what happens, right?
And his name is John C.
If I spend $500,000 on this car, I will be divorced and yeah.
I can imagine that quote.
Like, baby,
we did it.
We f***ed up. What was that? What was the hangover? Yeah, we f***ed up.
We can't find him.
We can't find him. I bought an F1 car. But it's a really pretty colorful one. It's literally perfectly set up for this because the problem is I don't know how low it will hang. Like that can be taken apart, like because that's a drop ceiling. That would just be great. By the way, any thoughts on the two-tone steps for now? Maybe we should keep it this way. It's like a 5982 tone. Actually looks like a root beer. Look. I'm just so tired being in this mess. It's just like my OCD is killing me right now. Like all this, like this is just I can't. No, like not at all. You guys like sitting among all this crap?
160. Jesus, what a jump.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Every time somebody bids, the time goes up.
Nah, really?
170. Oh. No, wait, but every time somebody bids, the time just went up to 9 minutes. Alex, that's 340.
I'm at a Chipotle.
Chipotle, here we come, baby.
Well,
wait, I did say Chipotle for the entire office, right?
No.
Hey, I like that. 170.
This is gonna be the first time Vlad eats Chipotle.
340 in the room now. Chipotle for lunch in the room now. At $360,000, everybody gets free Chipotle in the room now. Can I get a bit of 360? We're not looking for a working car because those are like $1 million. We want to spend like $100 grand on a legit body, chassis, wheels, steering wheel, like the whole to do. All right. 180.
Yeah, all right. So it's gonna keep on going.
Yeah, this isn't gonna stop. Alex, you lost. You lost. It's a 190.
Right.
190. Chipotle on Monday for everyone.
I was talking about. I said 350 ETH. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, good call. Chipotle for everyone come Monday.
Roman came to me after F1 in Miami because he knows I'm an F1 fan and was like, find me an F1 car. So now I spend about 30 minutes a day looking for used or replica F1 cars. And we found this one, me and Alex, that is an NFT, but also a real life Mercedes car. And then it was a bidding and it kept on going up over, I think, 10 days. We kept on bidding, Roman kept on putting money in, but then it just hit a point where there was no return. And unfortunately, we did not win the bet on the F1 car, but we're still on the hunt.
And my thought process, this car was gonna go for about 100 grand. And I quickly realized that towards the end of the auction, there's no way, and I wasn't really gonna spend more than that. At the same token, Alex thought there's no way it can go over $350,000, and it did. And Alex ended up buying Chipotle for the entire office. Thanks, Alex. Guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget, comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, send me a fax, whatever it is that you gotta do to help our channel grow. And we'll see you next week on Gray Market.